guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm here with my brother-in-law, Hank.
Hey everybody, good to see you again.
So now we're gonna get into
something totally different, something that you know absolutely nothing about. I'm sure some of you out there, I hope a lot of you, but I know some of you out there do know, and it's a band called Yes. I've said a few times here that after Zeppelin, Yes is my favorite band. I've seen them maybe 12, 13 times throughout the years. I mean, incredible band. So we're gonna do a song called Your Move from a movie called Yes Songs, which was filmed in 1973, released in 1975. And it's actually a song, it's two halves. The first half, it's a more mellower song, and it's about, believe it or not, a chess game. The piece is all about the song called Your Move, and it's all about chess. And then basically a two-part song, and just incredible. And actually, one of the reasons I chose this also is because this is Steve Howe. And when we did, what was it? Innuendo, and I was, surprisingly found out that he was the guitar, right? So I thought, all right, we got to do some Steve Howe. And again, this is Steve Howe at his very best also, 1973. The song itself came out in 1971, but this movie was filmed in 1973. So
this is pretty old.
Pretty old. Just like, well, we've been doing the Zeppelin thing also from the same year, 73. So both bands were at the top of their game, and to me there was always a lot of parallel for me personally between Yes and Zeppelin, because they both came out with their first album in 69. They both filmed the movie in 73. Zeppelin's came out in 76, theirs came out in 75. And so to me, it was always, Robert Plant, John Anderson, the singer. Grace sings totally different styles. I mean, I'm not comparing them at all, but they're both so great in their own way. So to me, maybe that's why they've always been one and two, because it was so many, comparisons in their careers, as far as albums and movies and things like that. And they're just also so talented, and you'll see Steve Howe, do his thing here. Also, it's a great guitarist.
Can't wait to get into it.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Let's do it. The first part is more mellow part, which is Your Move, which is about the chess game, and then the second part is All Good People, and where they just wail away. So
okay, let's go.
Without further ado.
I seen all good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way. I seen all good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way.
That's Steve Howe.
Oh.
Great guitarist.
Take a straight and stronger course to the corner of your life. Make the white queen run so fast, she hasn't got time to make you wild. Cause time is time, and time with your time and misuse is capture. Use me anytime you want to, but just remember that the goal is for us all to capture what we want. And don't surround yourself with yourself. Move on back to square.
He died a couple of years ago. Chris Squire, the bass player. Him. Great bass player. think so far?
It's very 70s.
Very 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell, like this had that 70 sound to it.
Yeah. And
Like
even
the hippies.
yeah. Well, this is what they're called, consider a
Image.
progressive rock
Yeah.
band, which is, not your regular loud
No,
rock band.
yeah,
It's the different sounds
very
and different.
mellow. It's
Yeah.
like
And
got a
one of these.
peace, man.
Yeah. It was like that, very mellow, very, very good. This is one of these bands where each guy is incredibly good. Like I said to you, the bass player passed away a few years ago. Chris Squire, one of the
He must
greatest
have been really old when he
bass
passed
player.
away
Well,
because
probably
he
in the
didn't look
70s,
too
I
young
guess.
here.
Yeah, I think it was in the 70s.
Really?
Yeah, the keyboard that they showed briefly was Rick Wakeman. Again, one of the greatest rock keyboardists in the history, and
Yeah.
everybody would say that. I mean, not just me being a
Right.
fan, but so they're all great. And Steve, another great guitarist. So that's sort of like the mellow part, and then now it's going to be.
It's gonna pick up.
That was the chess game part, the strategy part, and now comes I've seen all good people part where they just tear it up. So let's
Can't
get back
wait.
into. Was that sarcastic?
No.
No, you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it.
Hopefully the dog. Will,
Yeah, excuse the dog.
Sorry about the
yeah.
dog. She's just.
All right, let's do this.
Cause it's time
Yeah. Oh, you've heard of it before?
Yeah, Queen played in the rain.
Right, that's right, that's right. Yeah. What do you think?
Well, that was it was mellow. Even though it was faster at the end, it was
Right.
still not as fast as I thought it was going to be.
Oh yeah, no, but they're not
what I
metal.
mean?
Yes, it's not
Yeah.
metal. It's not nothing like that. It's
It's
progressive,
still a
which
little-
is they
right,
take.
It's still a little, you know.
Yes has songs that are 20 minutes long, 18 minutes long.
They have songs that's like, oh my gosh, so
Well,
long.
Because these are talented musicians who are not just making a 3-minute song to be played on the radio. They're doing all these long songs to express all the stuff that they can do. I mean, they tell stories. They take you through passages. You know, it's not, you know, just a 3-chorus. You know, like a lot of the formula, the little pop, you know, 3-4 minute songs. No, sort of progressive rock where they would, even early Floyd, that's progressive rock. You know, stuff that, you know, psychedelic or just stuff that you don't hear on the radio every day. Because they had a #1 song, and you probably know a song called "Owner of a Lonely Heart." If you heard it, you would know it was a #1 hit in, I believe, in the 80s or 90s. I think the 90s,
Yeah.
which was not one of my favorite songs, but yeah, it made it to #1. Yeah, so I mean, they did have songs for the radio. Roundabout is their most famous song, 8 minutes and change, and that one was played on the radio.
Okay, if
Also.
they played on the radio, I probably heard it.
Yeah, Roundabout. And you must have heard us all these years while we were playing it. You've
That
heard
too.
like a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You say, oh yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Because that's also another
Probably.
great song. So that's you know
That was
that's my
good.
thing. Good. I'm glad you liked it. I mean, something different, though, totally
Yes,
different from
it's
you.
very different.
With, you know, the continuing education of your education of rock music outside of Queen.
Yes.
You know, there's so much stuff out
And it's
there.
nice to know there's a different kind of rock.
so much
you know
out
what I
there,
mean?
Sassy,
There's-
that-
which is
so much.
good, you know, like this. I mean, there's something for everybody.
Absolutely. I mean, yes, for a while they held the record in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. They held the record at Madison Square Garden for the most consecutive sellouts. So
Really?
yeah, and you know, like I said, we've seen them 13, 14 times. At Madison Square Garden, they would play 2 or 3 nights and they would sell out. Then the next year, come back for 2 or 3, 4 nights, sell out. I mean, you know, they've always had a following because yeah, absolutely.
I didn't think they were like a huge.
No, they were.
They were?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like I said, they had that record. Steve Howe, also in the mid 70s, there was I think it was Guitar Player magazine, and he was voted by other professional musicians the best all-around guitarist. I think it was like 4 or 5 years in a row by other guitarists. You know what I mean? Other musicians. So I mean, that's how great he is. You know how great everybody knew that he is. You know, and no, they have some really, really good stuff. So that's my band, Zeppelin. Yes, and then. Queen is there,
Well,
and
you
then
also like the Who and
yeah, oh, absolutely. I saw the Who at Shea Stadium. We can do the Who. We can do so
what
much
do you
stuff.
go to the concert like every weekend?
We used to, you know. I was listen. We were lucky enough in New York. Everybody goes to New York.
And
you
the
know, all
Grateful Dead.
I saw the Grateful Dead. Yeah, I mean, I saw so many people, but because we were lucky enough. I mean, we love music. You know, me and my brothers, and then of course your
Yeah,
sisters.
rock music.
We were rockers, you know, and in New York, there's 3, 4, 5 concert venues. In the summer, everybody comes to town, so we would see somebody here, then a couple of days somebody else there, or sometimes the same band 2 or 3 times. Like I said, Santana, the last time, you know, we see him 2 or 3 times within 2 weeks because he was playing different places in the area, you know. So we were very fortunate, and you know, that we were there and that we loved the music. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I think she did. I believe her that she did. But it's just something totally new
It's
for
just
you.
different.
So
It takes time for me to process things. I'm old.
right.
I just got
Yeah.
over Zeppelin.
And she's just so
No.
much into that other kind of music. You know,
Yeah.
actually, thanks to Queen and thanks to the movie that you got into Queen and that opened up this whole new
'cause
world.
I wasn't into rock.
All these years, she was
So
always.
when the movie came out,
She was the odd man out when it came to concerts. Never hung out
I
with
was
us.
like,
Nothing.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm
So
a Queen fan.
listen, better late than never.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Now you know what? I discovered some new music.
There's so much stuff out there, man.
Old
So much
and
great.
new
Oh,
to me, you know.
there's just so much stuff out there to
Yeah.
see. So
Yeah.
anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed it, like we did, and
Yes.
give us your feedback, suggestions. Also, if you want to hear more Yes or other progressive
Other
rock
rock
bands,
bands.
right? Absolutely. teaching her, you know, keep
Yes.
introducing her to some really good
Yes, I need to
rock music.
keep my brain active.
Boom. All right, guys.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching, and then we're gonna see you next week with some more
New stuff.
new stuff, or some more old stuff, or
Right. Suggestions, surprises, anything. As long as it's rock,
yeah.
I'm there. Bye, everybody.
And I'm gonna be there too. I have to
right.
go along.
It's your channel, so you gotta be there.
I know. I have no choice. But I like the ride. You know, it's good. It's a good journey for me.
Okay.
But anyway, make sure you guys stay safe, and make sure you guys, you know, if you're new, please subscribe to my channel. If you're not new and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and leave your comment below. I will see you next week. Well, we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Bye,
sure.
guys.
Bye, everybody.
Kiss.